There's something strange happening today. People rush to buy brand new cars as if a few scratches, an old badge, or a missing Bluetooth button make a car unworthy. Ads scream at you to trade in your 2012 Toyota for a brand new model with smart features and screens that stretch across the dashboard. But let me tell you something honest, simple, and true. You don't need a new car. You just need the right old one. Take the 2009 Honda Accord. It doesn't sparkle like the latest hybrid, and it won't talk to you or park itself. But what it does is even more powerful. It starts every single morning. That 2.4-liter engine, humble and strong, has seen more sunrises than some relationships. It's the kind of car that says, "I've got you," even when the world feels like it's falling apart. It doesn't care if you're wearing a suit or a hoodie. It just goes. And it keeps going. Or how about the 2004 Toyota Camry? It's not fancy. It's not fast. But it is loyal. The kind of loyal that sits in your driveway waiting even if you forget to change the oil on time. It forgives. It understands. And when it hits 250,000 miles and still idles quietly at the red light, that's not just engineering, that's love. That's a car that stuck with you through bad jobs, breakups, and your first apartment with a noisy fridge. A car like that becomes part of your life story. You don't need heated seats or ambient lighting. You need a car that brings you home. There's something comforting about driving a 2010 Ford Fusion. It doesn't scream luxury, but it gets you to work in the rain. It brings your kids home from school. It waited for you in that parking lot when life didn't go your way. It was there when you got the good news too. It doesn't try to impress anyone, it just works. And let's talk about money for a second. That brand new SUV with a $700 monthly payment? It might smell nice for a while, but so does freedom. That older 2007 Subaru Outback sitting in the classifieds for $4,500? That's the smell of zero payments, zero stress, and the ability to take off on a weekend road trip without worrying about scratching a shiny new paint job. You can throw a muddy dog in the back seat. You can carry lumber, books, bikes, and maybe a little bit of your past in the trunk. It's not just a car, it's a piece of who you are. We live in a world obsessed with upgrades. But sometimes the best things don't change. The 2006 Lexus ES 330 didn't need 10 driving modes. It gave you leather seats, a smooth ride, and a quiet cabin that made traffic feel a little more bearable. It didn't beep at you every 5 seconds. It trusted you to drive. And in return it gave you peace. New cars are not bad. But they are not necessary. If your 2011 Mazda 3 still runs, if it still takes you to the grocery store, the dentist, the beach, your grandma's house, it's enough. It doesn't matter if the paint is fading or the radio only plays 3 stations. If the wheels still turn, if the engine still hums when you twist the key, then you already have everything you need. And then there's the 2001 BMW 330i E46. A car that doesn't just take you places, it makes you feel something on the way there. It's not just for getting groceries or commuting to work. It's for early Sunday mornings on an empty road. The inline-6 engine sings in a way that modern turbocharged cars just don't. The steering is pure. The chassis feels alive. Even with some miles on the clock and maybe a few maintenance quirks, the E46 doesn't ask for much. It just asks that you drive. You don't need a new car when a machine like this still exists. A well-kept 330i from the early 2000s reminds you why you fell in love with cars in the first place. It's a connection to the road, to the past, and to yourself. So yeah, let the others chase screens and shiny badges. You've got soul on 4 wheels. The truth is, cars are more than machines. They hold memories, and a brand new car can't give you that. That takes time and miles and living. So, if you're looking at your old car and wondering if it's time to let go, pause. Look at the faded seats. The worn steering wheel. That car has been with you. It knows your story. Don't trade it in for something that doesn't. Maybe. Just maybe you don't need a new car. Maybe you just need to remember why you fell in love with the old one.